Hotmixology moment.
Hotmixology moment, that's right. I love these moments where we get to share with you a great cocktail with some great products here. And we're doing the TINYTINI frozen pear cocktail today. And we're using, of course, the TINYTINI, the ready to drink, great cocktails. They have 18% alcohol right in them with 4 different flavors from the cotton candy, pomegranate, chocolate, and of course the pear. I'm using the pear today in it. So in a spiked shaker with ice, we're gonna add the TINYTINI ready to drink vodka cocktail, the pear flavor. And we're gonna add on top of that a little bit of fresh cut pears. Just right in the shaker there. It's gonna add a little bit of texture to the cocktail, a little bit of flavor from those fresh pears. And we're just gonna shake it in our spiked shaker right here. Very nice. And we're gonna strain it into a martini glass. Look at that, nice and cold. Now, we are gonna top this with a little bit of cava, which is a sparkling wine or a Prosecco, but you can use cava. Now, the cava that we have here at Gatsby's was already opened last night as I was taste testing, so I wanted to keep the bubbles in it, if you will, and the greatest way to do it is with the PERLAGE system. And the PERLAGE system is the wine system to keep your sparkling wine, anything with bubbles, carbonated, so every time you pull the bottle out of the system, it's like you just pop the cork on it. Watch, so I put the bottle inside of this, and I'll show you how to use it in a second. And once the bottle was in, I sealed it. I used the CO2 cartridge, carbonated it, and I left it overnight. Now let's see how this works. See that? You hear that gas escaping? And you see the CO2 escaping right there. It's just perfect. That's how this works. The PERLAGE system, it's just amazing. You're gonna save a lot of money from sparkling wine going bad with this system. So we're gonna top with a little bit of the cava. Right there. Let's go back to the TINYTINI frozen pear cocktail. We shook up the TINYTINI pear with some fresh pears in there, topped it with a little bit of the cava, and then for a garnish, I'm gonna just do some pear sorbet right on top. Right on top right there. It gives it a great garnish, great flavor, great look to it. This is the TINYTINI frozen pear cocktail. Salud.